Fake Sagan has good rhetoric on this topic. When he was saying the same thing against the ASU, I mistakenly fell for the idea that he might actually live up to that rhetoric. I mean, he groups people, he categorizes people, stylistic. Be that as it may, I mean, it is good rhetoric. You know, groups of people tend to form dogmas. Dogmas are unchanging canon, principles that are beyond question, and they're used as the bedrock, and they're not questioned. Now, an anti-dogma is a kind of dogma in the sense that if you make a dogma out of all the opposites of the dogmatic principles, ontologically, you have the same system, and it's another kind of a dogma. But if you actually eliminate dogmatism, no, you're not left with a dogmatic system, because the point is all the principles involved have to change. So if you go into a debate with atheists and they're using, the Big Bang as their answer to creationism, that's a dogmatic assertion. They'll start, and I've seen this, that's why I'm using this example. They'll start using that and telling theists they should just read, a brief history of time. They should just go to a book and get the idea. It's very dogmatic. It's a very dogmatic symptom. So, if they think that their answer, like the Big Bang, replaces the answer of creationism, then they're still dogmatists. They haven't really gotten rid of dogmatism. Because what replaces creationism in true skepticism is a process of studying creation. It's a process of studying creation. It's not an answer, it's a question. You replace the answer with the question. And that's what really has to be done. So secular humanism, insofar as it's a way of making non-theistical social judgments, it's not a cult. Insofar as people want to, tout some dogma of things that you have to agree with, rather than touting a series of questions. Real healthy philosophy is a set of questions. That's like psychology versus physics versus chemistry. It's like, what's the difference? They're supposed to use intellectual, logical methods and empirical. What's the difference? It's the set of questions. When you have real, honest, healthy knowledge, schools of thought, they are sets of questions, not sets of answers. And that's what distinguishes the cult-like and dogmatic behavior from the free-thinking and skeptical behavior. And on an individual level, if you do lots of group thinking in terms of groups and grouping people and pigeonholing them, you're not a rugged individualist.